This week in spelling, we learned the R sound. Now, when A and R are together, it changes the sound of the A and the R. Because normally A says at and R says But when it's together, it says R. So the A is totally silent and the R says its actual name, not the sound of R. So AR are our spelling words this week. So I'm going to go ahead and start our spelling test. Now, for my online learners, I'm going to be talking to you and my in-class learners. So it might sound a little different than normal because they're going to be writing. So you might hear wording a little different, but you know how to do it for my online learners. You're going to grab your slide and you can pause whenever you need to pause. For my in-class learners, the substitute will hit pause between each word and you will need to write and then the substitute will hit play. Now, I'm going to say the word. So for my in-class learners, I need you to say, when I say number one, you repeat after me, number one. I say the word, you say the word. The substitute will hit pause while you write the word, and then I'll give the sentence at some point in there. Okay, so online learners, you just go ahead and write it. Class learners, to make sure we always stand the same. I say one, you say one, I say the word, you say the word, I say the sentence, the substitute will pause while you write. I think we know how to do it, but just to make sure. All right, have your papers ready. If you are an e-learner, go ahead and click pause and go to your slide if that's how you do it. We are ready to start our spelling test. Number one, and my class should be saying number one, chart. Say chart. All right, now class learners, you're going to be listening while I say my sentence. The teacher held a chart so we could see how to write the letters. Chart. The substitute will hit pause, and then we'll go on. Number two, smart. I felt so smart when I got a 100 on my math test. Smart. Number three, bark. Bark. I heard my dog bark, and that is how I woke up. Bark. Number four, yarn. Yarn. Mom used yarn to make my sweater. Yarn. Number five, yard. Yard. Dad had to mow the yard, the grass in the yard, because it was getting long. Yard. Number six, far. Far. We went on a trip that felt far away. Far. Number seven, jar. Jar. I got the jar of jam out of the refrigerator. Jar. Number eight, art. Art. We love to go to art class on Thursday. Art. Okay, so for my e-learners, you'll know what to do. You'll find your Google Slides. You will take your reading test. You will go on Guided Readers and take your quiz on Max's Big Speech. Okay, so you have your spelling test, you have your reading test on your Google form, and then you have Max's Big Speech. For my on-class learners, for my in-class learners with my substitute, she's going to go ahead and pass out your two reading tests, which is your reading test and your test on the story that you read this week, Max's Big Speech. Few of you read My Treehouse, and so you'll be tested on that in the classroom. So they're going to pass those out to you, and you will have some time to take those tests. Remember, in class workers, read where no one else could hear you. If you finish early in class workers, you may find a book and read it quietly.